Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina, and today's pick a card is for our monthly reading for July 2024. My readings are timeless, so no matter when you find the video, still pick a pile, still watch it, because I really do believe that any message that's meant to find you for a reason. So, but I'm setting my intention for next month, beginning of July. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. Take a deep breath with me. All right, pile 1, yellow, 2, purple, 3, pink, 4, blue. Take a moment, pick the pile you are most drawn to, and we'll see what's happening this summer, this July, I should say. Hi, pile 1. You chose yellow, then this one's your reading. Let's get some cards. 2 of Wands, Lovers, 7 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 8 of Wands, sorry. I was getting a message, so and I was like, whoa, wait, is that really the message? It looks like somebody might be coming back. Somebody who lied to you might be coming back around. Might want a fresh start with you. Or, if this is your current partner, if you're in a relationship, they want to start over. They want a clean slate. They want to get past whatever issue you might have. It's your decision. The ball's in your court. Which direction shall I choose? It just depends on your situation and what you want. But it definitely feels like it has to do with a romantic partner. Some kind of deception, right? But there's new love here. So whether it's with this person or with someone new, because someone lied to you, deceived you in some way, there's new love. Love at first sight. Something moving very quickly. It's fast-paced energy. Something that's like just, flows. So it could be a couple different things. We could be breaking up with somebody who lied, or just recently broke up with somebody who deceived us, and there's new love coming in. Or somebody's coming back around, and you have to decide whether you're going to give them, you're going to forgive them and give them this new chance here. So I'm not sure which one it is just yet, but it's actually looking kind of good for you. It looks like you're on top. You get to make the decision, and it's possible new love's here for you if that's what you want, or a fresh start, clean slate. You're afraid of it. I understand when there's somebody who lied to us or cheated on us or deceived us in some way. It's hard to move past that, but that's usually a fear of your own making. So it's kind of like you're making it out to be a lot worse than it actually is. The Hermit. So take some time. You don't have to make a hasty decision. You can decide what you want. The ball's in your court. It's your decision. So take a moment. Draw back your energy. Isolate a little bit. I'm not saying forever, like a day or two. Take some time to really think about what's best for you and what you want to do. All right? Search for the answers. You'll get it. But search inside. That's where the answers are. Soulmate. Yeah, soulmate. Allow me, Divine Beloved, to trust that the perfect person has already been selected. In the right place and time we shall meet. For you know every true desire of my heart. May I only wish for what you wish for me. We have the Lovers here. So, there's a soulmate here involved. Someone's coming in. Now, if you're with someone already, it could be that person. It could be the person that you're with, and they're just acknowledging that this is a soulmate. You know, you can have a happily ever after if you want. Or it could say somebody brand new is coming in here. So, again, depending on your circumstances, it actually looks like July is going to be a good month for you for romance. You know, you might be a little afraid in the beginning, but by the end, it feels like it's going to be what you would want it to be. Now you got courage. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to have the courage to do what's best for you, to follow your heart, to follow your desires, to forgive if you have to forgive, to move on if you have to move on, or to try again? Love and accept yourself. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. Love who you are, flaws and all. Don't be afraid that, of, any past mistakes or any mistakes that you might make in the future, because everything happens for a reason. Love and accept who you are. Your person will too. And do what you feel you really need to do. Love yourself enough to put yourself first and to make yourself happy. Family changes. So, some things might be happening that changes the dynamic of your family. It could have so many possibilities with all the examples that we have so far. So, again, you take it how it resonates. But, something's going to change here. Let's make sure that it's what you want. Do not drink the poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. So what does that mean? That means you know who you are. Love yourself enough to say no if you have to say no. Don't let somebody charm you or sweet talk you into something you don't feel, because you feel bad, you feel guilty. Don't drink their poison. Have clarity, see through it. Trust your gut. You know right from wrong. You know what's good for you and what's not. All blissed out and nowhere to go. Guess I'll just chill. Alright, so what does that mean? That tells me that, again, like I said before, it might be a little bit difficult in the beginning of the month, but by the end of the month, you're going to be all blessed out. Everything's going to calm down. Everything's going to be good. You're going to be happy. You're going to have some kind of a fresh start here in love. The Sovereign Queen Maeve. Oh, let's read. I don't know these messages, so we're going to have to read. That is number 40. I love these cards, though. And the messages always seem to, be spot on. All right. Value what is sacred to you by protecting it from interference, even that which may be well intended. Be compassionate but set firm boundaries. You are going to triumph over a negative situation. It will take courage, but you have more than enough inner strength, resourcefulness, and boldness to accomplish what you wish to attain. Do not give up. You have the ability to connect with higher worlds, so open your heart and mind to the light. Search for your answer, right? Do what's best for you. And again, like, don't listen to someone who's feeding you a bunch of BS that will, benefit them versus what benefits you. Put yourself first. Love and accept yourself enough to do what's right for you. But again, by the end of the month, everything's going to be good. So, whatever you decide is going to work out for you. Just make the best choice for you. That's all you can do. My belly is rumbling. Do you hear it? I hope you don't hear it. It's making all kinds of noises. I didn't eat yet, so maybe that's why. Alright, here we go. Let's pull you some charms. But if anybody else's stomach is growling, you should eat too. Maybe that's a sign that you need to eat as well. Alright, so we have resolutions. So again, that is, resolving an issue. Overcoming this. Fixing it. Resolving it. Abundance, which is always amazing. Keys to success. Luck on your side. Commitment. Shining brightly. Things working out. Being in the spotlight. Getting recognition. Being the star of the show. There's just so many things. So many good things here. Soulmate energy. Right? We do have the death charm, though. So something's coming to an end. But again, we're resolving this. So maybe that's what's ending. We're closing it out. We're getting closure here. We're figuring it out. The last charm we have is the flip-flop. This is a July reading, and in the northern hemisphere it is summertime, so it could just be pointing out that, the timing's now. But usually I take this as a travel charm. Because, I don't know, most of the time I travel someplace warm. I mean, sometimes I travel cold, but most of the time I travel when it's warm, and you wear sandals and flip-flops when it's warm. So, I don't know. Maybe there is a trip coming up for you. Well, but that's what I have for you, Pile 1. So, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time. Love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose purple, this one's going to be your reading. My cords are stuck here. Oh well, I'll make do. Here we go. Uh-oh. We got the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, alright. Uh-oh. Tower, and 5 of Cups. Alright, I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. Some toxic energies coming in to create a tower moment in July. And that is not going to make you feel the greatest. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to make you feel a little sad. But, there's always a but. And this time it's a good but, right? You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress here. So I really do think that despite the Tower, things are going to be okay. Things are going to work out. I don't know what this Tower moment is, but it's a shakeup. Okay, so Tower moments come in when we're either holding on to something way longer than we should, or, we're not on our path anymore, and the universe has to find a way to get us back on our path, so they shake our lives up. Or somebody's just coming in to really mess with you. Another human, not spirit-wise. I don't know. I don't know what this is yet. But I do feel, because the Empress is here, that's someone who is very loving, very nurturing, and so it just leads me to believe that you're going to be able to handle this. Everything's going to be okay. It'll work out. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune, that's good. That's good fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor. So whatever this toxic energy is, we're going to be able to overcome it. I just want to get more clarity on exactly what it is. So maybe the cards will tell us. Stand your ground. So that might be somebody trying to sweet talk you around what happens, right? Somebody might be trying to charm you. Stand your ground. You know what's good for you. You know what you want. You know what you deserve, right? So stick up for yourself. And then justice will happen. The scales will balance out and everything will be okay. Justice is coming. So if life gets a little unfair at some point in July, it will balance itself out. Things will work out for you. All right? Relax. I receive all blessings. So yes. So this is just saying, like, don't get overstressed. When tower moments happen, of course we're going to get stressed, right? And of course it's going to make us emotional or angry. This is saying, just breathe. Just breathe. You got this. This too shall pass. And it will. Like, you'll be able to work this out. The universe is saying the shakeup has to happen for whatever reason. There's a reason for it. But you're going to get through it. You're going to be okay. All right? So just try and handle it the best you can when it happens and breathe through it, and you should be fine, because you're going to have a lot of blessings. So this tower moment might end up bringing you a blessing. Now, not all tower moments are bad. They're not. They're just major shakeups in our lives, right? Something that comes in and just, it's a sudden change, something we're not really necessarily expecting, and it throws us for a loop. But we do have Five of Cups, so that does tell me that there is going to be some sadness. Doesn't mean it's not for your highest good. Doesn't mean that it's not going to be a blessing. All right, so blessings are here for you. So everything's happening the way that it should, and for whatever reason why. But you're going to be fine. Count your blessings. Here you go. So again, this might say that you might be upset over this tower moment, whatever it is, but you have so many blessings to look upon. And I really do feel like this is going to happen in your favor. Like, whatever the shakeup is, it's happening because it's going to bring more blessings to you. You got grief work. So, again, this tower moment's not going to be fun. Now, this isn't going to be everybody's story, and I don't even want to voice this, but they're giving it to me. So they give it to me for me to say it. Again, let me emphasize, this is not everyone's story. However, for one or two of you, somebody might be crossing over. Somebody you might not necessarily expect it to happen right away. And they're saying, this is going to make you sad, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, and it's actually a blessing. Maybe they leave you money in their will. Now, I know that's not something, most of us wouldn't choose to, lose someone just so we can get their estate, but they did show me it. Again, not everyone's story. I don't want everybody to be scared that they're going to lose somebody. It's not everyone's story. But it may be one person's, because it did come up. And maybe this is a way for you to be prepared. Especially if somebody is sick. If somebody's really sick, this could be their time. Again, that would be a blessing, because you don't want anybody to suffer here, right? Nobody wants to see that. So, again, not try to scare anyone, but you've got the message now. Anyway, becoming braver, resilient, experience growing stronger, and fresh perspective. All right, so we're gaining some clarity. We're gaining some confidence and some courage to do things maybe we wouldn't have done before. Maybe this is a learning experience for us, whatever this Tower moment is, right? And it's going to make us braver, stronger. I like that. I asked him to stop barking, and he's trying. You can tell he got softer with his bark. He's trying. Anyway, make me one with everything. So that's a hot dog, right? Make me one with everything. He was frank with me. He was frank with me. So somebody was honest. Somebody was blunt. Someone tells you this is the way that it is. I don't know what that means necessarily. But it comes out for a reason. Then you have the Alpha of Alcyone. Alcyone? I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but I'm going to read what that one means. All right, we've got this. A positive twist of fate and a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. Could be an inheritance. Could be an inheritance. Look at that. Not for everyone, obviously, but a windfall of good fortune are destined for you. So you're going to have a blessing from this Tower moment, whatever this Tower moment is. And it doesn't have to be that. Brightness and hope will alleviate negativity and give you the strength to find your way through a time of adversity or challenge. Finally, you will experience peace, love, and deep connection with your true self and the universe. Good things are on their way to you. So, again, this summed it up beautifully, better than I could have ever summed it up. It's exactly what I was getting, exactly the message. There's something here, some kind of a challenge or adversity or something happening, a Tower moment, right? But afterwards, you're going to experience that peace and love. I told you, good fortune. There's blessings coming in after that. And could be like a major windfall even. So, again, try not to stress when it happens. Breathe through it. Everything's going to work out in your favor in the long run. Good things are on their way to you. All right, let me pull you a few charms here. I love those cards. I do. I just don't like the fact that I have to read, that the messages don't come super clear, but actually it kind of came clear because it just summed it up. Just love it. Knowledge is power. There's going to be some knowledge coming to you. Okay. Sometimes a shell is just a shell and it represents the beach, right? Or someone's home, nature. But sometimes it represents knowledge, the spiral. So I think there's going to be some wisdom that comes to you. And a lot of love. There's going to be a lot of love here. A lot of love, a lot of support. All right? You're going to have to let go. You're going to have to let go of something. They don't want you to hold on to it too tightly. You're going to have to let go. It's for everyone's highest good to let go. All right? Then we have a little bit of freedom, some independence. So maybe that's your windfall. It gives you more freedom, more independence. But there's also stability here. Again, fantastic, fantastic. There's a gift. So you will be receiving a gift. Just might be a trying time. Now we did get the doggy angel. So, my pet angel. There could be a pet on the other side that's there to greet somebody, or that comes in to help you deal with this tower moment. You know, you might feel the presence of a past pet. You know, especially when we're sad, our pets come to comfort us. They do. But this is also a learning experience or a growth experience. All right? So, you really are going to have a lot of blessings in your life. And it just might have an uncomfortable sadness first, but it's okay. You'll get through it, and again, it's happening for our highest good. All right, pile 2, that is what I have for you. Even if it's not what you wanted to hear, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All of those things help me, and I appreciate you. Until next time, love and light. Okay, pile 3, if you chose pink, this one is your reading. Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Well, I love that, and that 10 of Cups at the end there. Sorry, I'm just really trying to get the what's going on here, the story. It looks to me like something that you've waited for, something that you've been searching for, or waiting for your ships to come in type of energy. Just kind of something that you've been waiting for something to happen. Maybe a romantic partner to come into your life. Something that you've been waiting for is about to happen for you. The Knight of Wands, I'm feeling adventure from it, some excitement. Could be a potential love interest coming in. Or maybe it could even be a raise or a promotion. You've been waiting for it. You've been wanting it. Or an opportunity to travel. There's like, it feels like something you've been like hoping for or waiting for is coming in, and it's going to bring, hang on. Okay, sorry. It just feels like this is going to bring in some kind of adventure for you. And adventure is fun, right? It's exciting. The Hierophant's here, which also could mean some kind of a commitment. So again, whether it's a new love interest or a raise or promotion, or, you know, signing some kind of lease agreement, or there's something here that's coming in, and there's a commitment when it comes to it. So I like it. It feels exciting, but let's see. We have the Star, which again, hope, wish fulfillment. Something you've been hoping for, waiting for is finally coming in, because you've been unsatisfied with life, and now it's like time to change that. You've been bored. You've been waiting. So now that sense of adventure is here, and it will bring you your happiness. Worthy. I know my own worth. All right, so again, you're worthy of this. And it's because you finally realize that, that maybe that's why it's coming in now. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who knows my own worth. Let me feel entitled to speak my truth with love. May I know that I deserve to be surrounded by those who value me. Travel. You got a travel card, so maybe a trip is coming up. Okay? Didn't I say something like we might be, like there might be a sense of adventure. There might be a dream trip coming up for you. You're like finally able to afford it, or there's an opportunity to do something. I don't know. But I love it. I love it. Travel might be involved. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. All right, so are you feeling, you might be feeling close to someone who has crossed. And maybe you've been praying to them, right? Help me find the love of my life, or help me get this promotion. Show me the way to, do what I got to do to achieve this dream or just this goal. If you've been asking for help, I think that they are very close, and they are here working their magic for you. And if not, they're just coming in to check on you. They do that from time to time. Leaving. We got the leaving card, but you know what? It feels like travel again. Right? So, yeah, they're giving me confirmation on some kind of a trip. I think something very special, if you have a trip coming up, I think something very special might be happening on this trip. It might bring an opportunity. You might meet somebody on this trip that an opportunity opens up for you, whether in work or business. But yeah, I think that's a good thing. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. So this is going to change your life in a way that you're like, wow, like who is this person? Where did this person come from? You're going to surprise yourself a little bit, and it's good. It's not anything negative. It's a positive thing. Like maybe you're having the courage to, again, like go up to a stranger and start a conversation. Like, and you're like, who is, like in your mind, you're like, who is this person? I would never do this before. But maybe because you're out of your element, you're out of, your environment while you're traveling, you have the courage to do something crazy. You get to reinvent yourself, at least for a little while, and that leads to a golden opportunity. I don't know. It does. That's the way it feels. So, now a trip doesn't have to be like weeks. It could be like a day trip, or it could be a weekend thing. But I feel that like that's pretty strong. So that must be, as a collective reading, it must be like there might be a couple trips there might be a trip for most of you. Sit down and shut up. Well, that's not very nice. In other words, meditate. Okay. So, if you're feeling close to someone, like, talk to them. if someone is coming in from heaven and you feel them, or you just are thinking about somebody who passed, have a conversation, right? This is saying sit down and shut up, but I think it's just more about like feeling that connection, feeling that we are still connected to those who have crossed, because we are. It's just for most of us, we can't feel them all the time because we haven't developed our psychic abilities to be able to communicate. So this is just saying, sit down, come, your being, and communicate, feel them. Even if it's just to say, I love you, I miss you. It'll make you feel good. Believe me, it does. Communicating with spirit, even when they tell you what you don't want to hear, because it happens to me all the time, it still makes you feel good. It's still a blessing. Anaposis. I have no idea. I have no idea how to say that. You guys know my pronunciations aren't the greatest. Let's see what this message is. Do not give up, but allow your heart to disengage from your struggles. Give yourself a much needed rest. You are in a phase of recovery. If you have been off your path, you are going to come back strong. You will regain your spark of passion, inspiration, and devotion. A certain order of events needs to take place for your soul path to come to fruition. Commit yourself to your sacred journey, trusting that the right thing will happen at the right time. So, again, it feels like you've been waiting for a change, waiting for something to happen, wanting something, right? And it hasn't been happening. And now it's saying, like, don't give up, but, like, kind of disengage from it, like, kind of not want it anymore. Kind of just let it go. Put it in God's hands. Just say, you know what? I'm not trying. If it happens, it happens. What will be, will be. That's when it's going to happen. That's when it's going to come in. And maybe if you're going to travel, you're not in that searching mode because you're traveling and having fun and, your mind's off of it. You might just meet someone or get that opportunity or something might happen. So I kind of like this. I like the fact that you surrender. And that's what this is saying. All right, so let's get you some charms. And this could also mean that too, like, stop stressing over it. Or stop wanting it so badly. Stop trying too hard. Just sit down, relax, give it up to God. You're looking good, so... what is going on today? Alright, I don't know if it's over, but you're looking good. So things are going to work out for you. You're going to have a wish come true here. Cupid is here, so it could be a love interest. For those of you who are single. Again, your angels are here. That was an angel wing. Your angels are here loving you, supporting you, and guiding you through this. So, what's happening is meant for you. We've got the pumpkin, which for me is an abundance charm. So, abundance is coming in. That's great. Peace. You're going to make peace with something. Again, calming the mind, giving it up to God, relaxing, and making peace with something. And then something sweet. We have chocolate. Now, we all know chocolate's good for us. It has that, the flavonoids or something that produce serotonin and really make us... Vito just came to get me. He's like, you're not checking on why we're barking. You need to come see. All right. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Pile 3. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time. Love and light. High pile 4, if you chose blue, this one is your reading. Let's get some cards for you. Chariot, 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, King of Pentacles. Looks like some good stuff's coming in. Chariot. It's a victory, a success. Fast moving though, so something's coming in quickly. Something that they want you to take charge of. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling like it's like in your control. Like you control the situation. Like you can make things happen. It's like you can put your burdens down. You don't have to worry about it. Just, it's like full steam ahead. Go for it. You have to decide to do it though. I feel like it's a decision you have to make to like take the lead on this, whatever it is. So say you've been hoping for a raise. Like, it's like saying you'll get it, but you have to ask for it. Like, you have to tell them that you're open to taking on more responsibilities or something like that. Like, you have to take the lead. Same if this is like a romantic connection here. Like, you can have somebody, but you're going to have to make the first move. And then you'll be able to celebrate together. And again, King of Pentacles tells me everything's going to work out for you. So I don't know what this is exactly yet, but I think as long as you take charge, you're gonna be very successful. Wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups, and strength. Find your courage. So as long as you find your courage, you take the lead, you'll be able to put your burdens down. You'll have your wish come true. You'll have a reason to celebrate. Evolution. I welcome change. Okay, so something is about to change. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who knows we can evolve and be open at any age. That's an interesting statement. Let me welcome change in an uplifting and surprising way. Allow me to trust the process, diving ever deeper into your love. So, at any age, a change can happen at any age. So it doesn't matter how old you are. Things don't have to stay the same. Age isn't a factor. It's never too late. All these things keep coming to me, so there are obviously messages somebody needs to hear. Truth. Truth. Be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't say you don't want something when you really do. And again, vice versa. Don't say you want something when you really don't. But it could also be like an epiphany. You're realizing the truth about something. Or somebody's just going to come in and be honest with you. Maybe honest to how they feel. I don't know. Still haven't pinpointed exactly what this is, but listen to your inner voice. Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. Trust your intuition. Trust what they're giving you. Trust how you feel. New exercise program. don't know what that has to do with this reading, to be honest with you. Unless you're changing your lifestyle and you are getting healthier. Or maybe you met somebody through a new exercise program and you're trying to get the courage to ask them out or something. What I really just think that card speaks to is to a change. Something is evolving. Something is changing. And it's a wish fulfillment. Nature communication. Flower energies, fairy energy, and elemental messengers. You're getting strange cards with this reading. Like, I had the theme of it, and then all of a sudden it's going like in this direction, that direction. It still all kind of makes sense. Especially if you're exercising outside. You know, if you're taking up hiking or maybe a sport that's played outside, or maybe you're going kayaking or rafting. I don't know. But there's something to do with nature. And it could just be saying that the fairies want to help you. I mean, sometimes when we're really good to nature, like when we feed the birds or we do something nice for animals, the fairies come in and say, hey, you're a good person. We like you. Thank you. And they do something nice for you. Sometimes. But they're not of this world. They're not of this realm. And that's a little woo-woo for some of you. I don't know why they're pointing it out, other than, you know, they want you to spend time outdoors, maybe? Or maybe there's going to be an opportunity for you to do something having to do with nature, maybe planting flowers. Or maybe, I don't know, is there like an event where you go and you learn about different herbs or different flowers and you meet somebody there? I don't know. There's something here having to do with nature. And it really can be anything. And I'm not convinced this is about a person that you meet. I mean, it could be a romantic partner coming in. But this success could be something else. I don't know. I never got clear on it. It happens. So this is saying, let it happen to you, which means just kind of go with the flow, relax, don't try to force anything, just kind of be in the flow. I mean, you have something positive here. You have all positive cards, just haven't zeroed in on exactly what the message is for. And that could mean that the messages are different for different people. The Pearl of Shiro. Or Shiro. I don't know what this is. 35. Let's read it. Let's read it. Maybe it'll sum it up for us. These have a way of doing that. These cards are the best. All right, here we go. Taking responsibility for your experiences empowers you. Remember I said you had to be in charge. You had to be the leader here. You had to... Nice. Sometimes I just like surprise myself. And it's a pleasant surprise here. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. Truth. Remember I said seeing the truth? Epiphany, I think. A light bulb moment. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Okay, a change. We knew something is evolving. We knew that there's a change. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and can go far on the spiritual path this time. So it's never too late to be spiritual, to have faith and to believe. To use positivity and the laws of attraction to your benefit. You're evolving as a soul, and it's going to benefit you in some way. I didn't pinpoint it. I still didn't pinpoint it, but something in July might give you that aha moment and start the change of positive things to come. Okay, we'll take it. That's not a bad reading. I'll take it. Let's pull you some charms. What is it, Ghost? You cannot have Franklin. Ghost spotted. And for those of you who don't know who Ghost is my daughter's dog here that I watch. Ghost spotted Franklin, our box turtle that comes to visit. And whenever Franklin comes to visit, I always feed him a piece of fruit so that he, comes back and says hello. And yesterday or the day before, I fed him cherries, and I didn't have any. My son must have eaten the cherries, so I fed him a piece of banana. But Ghost is very protective of his yard and does not like animals, no matter what they are, in our yard. And we live in the woods, so we have lots of animals. So Ghost came to tell me that he wanted to go outside to get Franklin out of our yard. And that's not going to happen. Not that you needed to know any of that, but if you heard Ghost whining, I like to explain sometimes. All right, here's your charms. You have the leaf, so we know a change is happening. We have a fan, so that sometimes things get heated or too hot to handle or spicy, right? So the fan is there to cool it off. So it could be some excitement coming in, something very fun and interesting. Again, something might take work. So we said that you have to be the leader. You need to take charge of the situation, and then it will be very successful. Again, with the Uno card, that's the same thing. It's like the ball, it's because of things that you do, action you take. We have explore, so something's coming in that they want you to explore. We have the hedgehog, which always for me is don't be afraid. It's okay. You've got this. You have the guitar, so which is, music. I don't know what music has to do with any of this, unless maybe you're listening to songs or lyrics that inspire you in some way. The last charm's an airplane, and I really wasn't getting travel, but it could be travel. I mean, the Chariot is a fast-moving energy card. It's a movement card, so there is a change happening, something evolving. So maybe there is going to be some kind of travel or movement here. I don't know. But hopefully this message resonates with you, because they all kind of tie together, even though I don't understand it complete, I can't pinpoint exactly what it is, but they do make sense. So anyway, that is what I have for you, Pile 4. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All of those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.